Hey, Nick, are you ready for some Thanksgiving turkey?
I'm ready to fly this turkey out of here.
Okay, well, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I don't want to do anything.
Well, that's true. All right. Yeah,
It's
me
the
neither.
most wonderful time of the year.
No, it's an offensively stupid holiday.
It's the beginning of Christmas.
It's just a fucking reason to get together with your family you don't
Your
want to be around.
skin and bones, boy.
Fuck off.
If you like to eat, Thanksgiving is for you and me.
Well, obviously, I don't like eating. No, I love eating. Hey, guys, it's your favorite final girl and boy, Emily and Nick, with your favorite final babysitter, Mike, coming at you with a new episode of Gag Me with a Knife, a weekly podcast where we dissect, disembowel, and shred the best and worst slasher movies. This week, we'll celebrate Thanksgiving with 1981's Home Sweet Home. Ugh. As usual, Emily's got a VHS. She's going to... So put your turkey in the oven and let's hear what's... Fuck off. Just read it. Jesus.
Thanksgiving Day. The Bradley family and friends gather for a traditional feast to give thanks for life's bountiful blessings. And they have every reason to be thankful for their lives, because before they know it, they'll be dead. For the Bradleys have an uninvited guest. A homicidal maniac has escaped from imprisonment to satisfy his pent-up lust for murder, and he has singled out their home for his psychopathic killing spree. Spree. One by one, the revelers will be methodically stalked and served up in the butcher's holiday blood feast until the Bradleys' home sweet homes becomes a grisly house of horrors. 1981, your thoughts?
My thoughts on it? This movie was fucking dog shit, man.
It's not
a turkey.
good.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's not good.
No, I hate to be so negative, but Jesus fucking Christ, man. I don't know. It's up there with some of the worst ones we've covered.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not even like it's hard to joke about.
It's not good. Whatever. Get us going, Mike.
There was some good stuff. Okay. Well, we see the L.A. I have New York City skyline crossed out. It's L.A. There's a station wagon. I guess there's a guy chugging beers in it, and he sees somebody. He's like, "Want a beer?" But he's strangled through the window by our killer, who then gets in the car. Right? Guess he pulls the body out, gets in the car with the radio playing. I think he shoots up PCP under his tongue.
Yeah, and there's like a radio going, and it's like, it's 7 a.m. in Los Angeles, and it's time to shoot smack.
And there's an escape maniac who's probably armed and dangerous and on PCP.
Yeah.
So
And it says
if you're out there, we're looking
parents.
at you.
He was in the clink for killing his parents.
But they didn't explain that. Did you guys maybe have no opening credits?
no.
Wait.
Yeah, mine didn't.
No,
either.
it plays.
It just started.
The opening credits start while he's in traffic driving.
Yeah, but it's a very abrupt beginning.
Yeah, it's just some car in a parking lot. Or in an alleyway or next... I don't know.
Next to the river? Is there a river in L.A.?
I don't.
There
I
used to
don't
be.
know.
Well, anyway, he's driving, and he sees an old lady drop something in the crosswalk, and he just guns it and smashes this old lady while a bunch of people are watching.
They smashing.
And then we cut to a couple, Scott and Jennifer, arriving. Well, we're going down this country bumpy road, and they're talking about Harold Bradley and his crazy son. And when they pull up, we see, or maybe they don't pull up yet. We see
There's a lot
the
of bad
crazy
dubbing.
son.
There's a lot of bad dubbing.
I think all this was done in post again.
Yeah, it had to be.
But there's this crazy dude. I call him a mime. He just has like white face.
He's supposed to be part of the
'Cause he
Kiss.
talks.
He's supposed to be part of the Kiss Army.
Oh, he's part of
Yeah.
the Kiss Army?
Yeah.
Well, no, this movie...
No, he is.
They rewrote this movie.
Where'd
This
you
movie
get
was
that?
supposed to be called...
Mistake is... That's his name. It's part of the Kiss Army.
The original script of this movie was completely different. It was a biopic, and it's the adventures of young Paul Stanley.
Biopic.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not true.
It doesn't... Yeah, no, it is.
I just know
This
during...
guy fucking sucks. I hate
Mistake.
this motherfucker.
I think he's
Dude, the
funny.
thing about being a mime is you should shut
His
the
name's
fuck
Mistake.
up.
But he's not a mime. He's
He just
in
looks
the
like a
Kiss
mime.
Army.
He looks like Marcel
But
Marceau.
he doesn't speak for like the first half hour.
But he does do...
So I thought he was a mime.
And that's a lame-ass riff.
They say something like the guitar... his guitar is going to make him
he's
kill
got
people or something.
He's got a backpack with an amp. on it. So
Yeah.
he's like
That is
running
kind of
around.
cool. So he can
It's
be
a nice
extra
setup.
annoying. Yeah.
And there's too much
Other
magic
than that,
in this
fuck
movie.
him, man. He's
by
the
the
worst
way.
member of
There's-
Kiss.
Trick or Treats does magic much better.
Yes. Yeah, it did.
Oh shit! You guys should be nice about Trick or Treats. You must not have liked this movie.
Dude, I totally like Trick or Treats. I told you that kid fucking ruled.
So his
I
dad.
don't like that kid, but I didn't hate Mistake.
Mistake's a good
either.
name. It took me a while to figure out that his name was Mistake.
Looks like some reject from the Alex Harvey band.
I don't know who that is. Well, he's annoying his
Sensational
dad.
Alex Harvey band?
His dad's like, "I'm gonna kill you, you little prick," blah blah blah. And we see that
everyone
Scott,
hates him except for Maria.
He's easily hateable.
well, Scott and Jennifer they're making out in the car, and they get
Drive-in blowjob.
annoyed by Mistake, and everybody's annoyed by Mistake. Yeah,
Except for Angel, the little girl, and
Oh, yeah,
Maria. For
Angel
some,
loves him.
Maria's okay with him.
but Harold,
was
who they
annoyed
just call
with Mistake.
But that's
Bradley.
because I think Maria doesn't speak English very well, or something.
Bradley goes to the
I
kitchen.
don't know. I just know at this point I was like, who are all these fucking people? Like, who are these people?
Well-
There are way too many fucking people in this movie.
In the kitchen, we have the little girl Angel. We have Harold Bradley, who just goes by Bradley pretty much the whole movie, and his girlfriend Linda and her best friend Gail. Okay.
Linda's the
Someone-
blonde.
That was a broken bottle, by the way.
Oh, a broken bottle. Oh,
Yeah.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
So Bradley is saying, "I need a beer," and then he says, "I need a Valium," but his girlfriend's
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Oh, I got something to relax you more than that." We see Jay pulling up to a trailer and cleaning off the blood from the old lady with a garden hose, and we cut back to the house. Linda and Bradley are making out on the bed while Scott and Jennifer are making out in the car.
So I guess like the Bradleys have this house, but they rent rooms to people.
Yeah, that comes up way later.
But yeah, it comes up way later. Then there are other people that are there for I don't know what. They're
Sometimes if you've never seen a movie before,
This movie's-
and you're taking notes on it, sometimes you have no fucking idea what you're writing down.
The
and
part of
why
the movie
you're
where we're
writing it
meeting
down.
all the characters, all the protagonists or whatever, it starts out and it's the same. I say this a lot, but it's the budget of a low rent porn, and it starts out looking like that because everybody's like, everybody fucking,
yeah.
everybody's trying to fuck.
Linda did
There's
have
just
some
not any
nice
good music.
titties.
Yeah, man.
Is this around where there's like he's
Scott's-
doing magic?
Well, no, I think that's a while later.
Oh,
But
okay. Well,
Scott
I skipped all of that.
Scott chases
I was just
Mistake
in-
around.
One of the lucky ones.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And
in my brain, I skipped it.
at some point, Linda, the girlfriend of basically the stepmom, is chasing Mistake with a bat and like screaming that she's gonna castrate him or something. And we
Not
see
much to
Maria
castrate.
playing very badly a Mexican tune.
Yeah, she can't play either.
I have a note here
Everybody
that Gail
sucks at music.
Gail is beautiful. to watch.
Most of the girls in this movie are pretty. Pretty
Well, I mean, you
decent
can
looking.
barely see him, but yeah.
But
Hey,
at some point,
sometimes that helps.
at some
For
point,
guys and girls.
And this is why it's when the lights are turned on
the
at a
less
bar.
of me you see,
Gail
the better.
comes in and announces
It's like-
that
You
the
never
It's
see
like-
me coming.
This movie is like the end of the night at a bar, like before the lights come on.
Yeah, it is. It kind of is. And also, yeah, you got drunk vision, so these girls are hot.
So Gail and Linda go to get wine because they forgot the wine. You got to have wine for Thanksgiving, right?
See, it's dark. They're trying to get people drunk.
So
Yeah, they
Jay is-
know.
Jay's busy laughing to himself when he sees the ladies leave, and I think he's going to follow them.
Busy laughing to himself.
Excuse me, guys. I'll be out here laughing.
I
to
mean,
myself.
don't mind me. I'm a psychopath that's just out here laughing at myself.
That's kind of what he does.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
It's the whole fucking movie. It's just him laughing.
Fucking
And you
low
will.
rent
By the
Ferrigno.
way, I know that this is fun facts, but he is very recognizable from the very beginning.
Yeah.
because he is like in a
He
bunch of
wasn't
workout.
famous yet when the movie was
No,
made.
but I remember seeing infomercials with him. Like he's a workout guy, I think.
Yeah,
like
Body by Jake.
Yeah.
Is he the dude with all the question marks on his jacket? The
No.
little lawyer.
But
I
so I
question
thought,
his
Ronco.
I thought that he was going to follow the girls, but he actually goes the opposite direction towards the domicile, if you will.
Sure.
And
It's funnier over there.
He's like, I want to keep laughing.
I guess
I gotta follow the funny.
Jennifer's trying to help, and Bradley throws lettuce in her face, and he's like, "Make a salad."
That's how you get it done. I've worked in restaurants. That's what they do to you.
Jay kind of parks off to the side and starts slowly walking towards the
Jay's
house.
the killer, by the way.
Jay Jones is the
Jay
killer.
Jones,
We know
yeah.
that because of the radio at the beginning.
Yeah.
So
He's one of the only names that we really know right off the bat.
yeah, I have gambling guy. His name's Wayne, but
Is he
Wayne's
the one?
on the
Is
phone.
he the one that's like, I came here for business?
He came here for business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what business?
Which
like,
I think means that I think Bradley
He
owes.
never-
I
Buy
think
me
Bradley
dinner
owes him
first.
money, and Maria's here with Wayne.
yeah.
So,
But I don't know if are they together?
I think so.
Well, that's weird that she's hanging out so much with Mistake.
Well, we're gonna get there. This
Anyway.
movie sucks.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're
I was
gonna
trying
get
to
there.
take
This
up
is
for
gonna
it.
be a short episode. We're gonna get there quickly because like there's not a lot that happens in between.
So Wayne's gambling on the phone, and while he does that, Jay the killer turns the power off. But it's okay because Bradley Harold, the guy that owns the fucking house, he goes to turn on the generator.
the
They have a
Genny.
backup Jenny.
Janae, the
So-
generator.
He says they have enough to last 3 or 4 hours, but he's gonna go get gas.
But he goes. Doesn't he cut the phone line shortly after that? Jay does.
Wait,
After when he figures out
he cuts
the
the
generator,
power,
then the
later
guy
on.
that gets the generator, and then he cuts the phone.
then he cuts the phone. So we see that Harold Bradley's battery is going bad. He had mentioned that when the girls took Scott's car to go get wine. So he has problems with the battery, but it starts. And then he goes off and he sees this fucking station wagon, which is Jay's car. And he parks behind it and he decides, I'm going to siphon the gas out of this station wagon. So Jay's watching.
Taking a little gamble right
Jay's
there.
got a knife. He's got his boot knife in his hand. He's waiting and watching. But, then Mistake walks in on Maria and the gambler because he walks in on everybody.
Also,
Cut back to Bradley stealing
I did
gas.
write.
Mistake likes to watch.
I wrote there's too much and too little going on at the same time.
Yeah,
Like
that's a
there
good
was
way
a
to put
lot
it.
going on, but nothing was happening,
Yeah.
and throughout the entire movie.
A bunch of things that make
Like,
time go by
yeah, I was
really
just like,
slowly.
I hate this. There's a lot. I don't even understand what's happening, but also there's nothing happening. So I guess it doesn't matter.
So
So my notes don't make any goddamn sense.
I'll try to be brief.
I just wrote, "Don't bring Mistake up again." Why? I don't know. 15 minutes?
You don't
Question mark?
even know what
Car?
he
Question
did.
mark? One man will stay. Okay.
So he fucking loves that Les Paul.
Yeah.
God, it's
So
everywhere.
Bradley steals the gas, but then his car won't start. So he's like, the hood's up. I'm going to steal this fucking battery too. And he's
yeah.
under the hood. And this
See
is
if there's
cool.
any change in the cup holder.
Jay the
Yeah.
killer does this flying splash onto him
Yeah.
under the hood, which I guess was enough to kill him. Cause,
Yeah, it pops. It's like
I mean, I could understand like breaking your ribs and shit.
he gets crushed under the car hood.
Yeah.
So
then we see him creeping back to the house.
Wayne, his name is Business Wayne. By the way, I wrote down Business Wayne.
Business Wayne. No, it's
his
Gambling
name.
Wayne.
But he's here for business.
I bet Bradley owes him money. So
Well, probably.
we see fucking
It's a loan shark.
homeboy Mistake is noodling on his guitar, as mistakes often do. When Angel says, I love you, and he's like, I love you more than my guitar. And he starts doing these silly magic ball tricks for a good minute
Yeah,
and a
that's
half.
for a long. No, I felt like it was like for 10 minutes.
It was a minute.
Shit is
And I think this
I
is...
thought it was a yo-yo.
I
too.
think this is
It
where
was a
Jay
ball.
cuts the telephone off.
I couldn't care. Couldn't care
Yeah,
less.
it's a yeah. I wrote there's too much magic, and then I wrote the phone's cut. He's missing the game. I guess Wayne is upset that he's missing the game.
Yeah.
There's some
But
game.
we also
it's
checked
something
it-
to gamble on.
Before Wayne starts bitching a lot and leaves, we see the girls are lost. They've got the wine, but they're lost.
fucking low rent Karen
So-
Carpenter.
So Wayne
She's not gonna be eating on these.
Wayne
No,
was gonna-
no. Even if
Wayne
she
was
did,
going
it
to
wouldn't
call
go
the
anywhere.
gas station, and this is where we officially know that last wire that was cut was the phone. So he's going to go to the gas. He was going to call them. He's going to go there, be gone 15 minutes, eat when I get back.
Go to the gas.
And this is where we find out Scott mentions that his gas gauge was messed up in the girl's car. So Wayne takes off, and only to be garroted by Jay from the back seat. Guess he was already in the
Backseat
car.
driving, man.
And the others, Mistake, Maria, Jennifer, and Scott are all setting the table for when everybody gets back. But Scott and Jennifer decide to sneak off to the bedroom.
Yeah, and he's going to show her his place. And he's basically just like, I needed an apartment.
And Jay's watching them. We see cops pull over Linda and Gail. And one of the cops just has his flashlight trained on Linda's cleavage the whole time.
Yeah, that's the classic.
They're very...
She calls it her dynamic duo. The dynamic duo win again.
I mean, mine are,
Pretty dynamic.
Mine too. I try this shit all the time with cops, man, and it gets me in some very unfriendly situations.
Well,
Is that your flashlight officer?
They're like, you're not really gonna give us a ticket, are you?
Can I see your nightstick?
Oh my god! Can we have it? I think they like promise to like see them. They say something like,
I just start crying every time I get pulled over.
A good idea. No, they get. I don't do that. They will give you a tip. Is
that against the law?
If you cry, they're more likely to think that you're faking it.
Really?
I'm just usually like, oops, I didn't know.
They care that a girl fakes it.
So as soon as the cops leave, these girls can't get the car to start because they're out of gas. Who'd have thunk it? So they decide to walk.
Yeah.
And while they're walking, Maria and Mistake have a guitar festival.
I was like, God, what the fuck?
And Jay's just watching.
It's horrible. It's double horrible.
God, what the fuck, Maria Mistake? And then I wrote Maria and Mistake again underneath it. And I was like, and then I realized, and then I thought about this. I hadn't remembered. Did they ever really talk about this being Thanksgiving?
No. Just the turkey. They never mentioned it.
They never really say
Thanksgiving.
It is supposed to be Thanksgiving, but like it's never really talked about.
No, it doesn't look cold and everything. I mean, I know it's Los Angeles and everything, but yeah, it's just no.
I think they have the same weather all year round.
Yeah, that's true.
So Scott and Jennifer are just like petting each other in bed. And again,
did you notice how Jennifer does everything before they get into bed? She does everything sexy until he's like, well, we could jump in the bed. And she's like, no, not that. It's like bubble bath, candles, out green, and all this shit. But it's like, okay, well, I'm going to start taking my pants off. No, keep them on. And then doesn't she say something like, you should go check on somebody else?
Yeah.
Like, you should leave the room now.
So from Jay's point of view, we see Angel sitting at the dinner table with all the turkey and bullshit.
Angel's a little girl.
She looks like she's about to sacrifice something to like Satan or something. She's got like a fucking knife in her hand.
But all four of the adults are kind of talking, and that's when they're like, oh, we're going to go check on Angel. And they can't find her at first. It's like, oh, shit.
She's just in another room.
Jay stole this kid. No, she's under the table.
Did you guys think
she's under the table eating?
Did you guys think before, so when it's just a shot of her legs out from under the table like she's dead or whatever, did you guys think of Wizard of Oz at all? Like them just rolling up or something?
There were no ruby slippers.
Like the witch.
The house fell down, the Wicked Witch of the East.
No, but I was thinking recently about doing that, playing Dark Side of the Moon while I watch Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah.
So
you gonna take a tab of acid, brother?
I think I'm taking a gummy or something.
Whoa, CBD, man, CBD.
No,
It'll get you every time. What?
It was a real one.
Oh yeah. You hit an e-cigarette.
Yeah.
Come on, give me that shit. So yeah, she's just under the table eating. She's fine, but somehow Jay's like teleported over to where Wayne's car was because Linda and Gail come upon the car. And J-Pop, they think it's Wayne coming to talk to them, but
it looks like he's out there jerking off in the dark. It does because he's just grunting and laughing at them.
But he slams Gail on the car, like pretty good body slam, and when she bounces off, her head smashes a rock.
Right before that, the other chick, because they're sitting there, they're like, "Hey," they think it's somebody that they know. Then all of a sudden, the one of the chicks just goes, "Hey, are you okay?" Like it's like no immediate into scream, and it's like he's just been standing there.
Yeah,
I mean, he is jerking off at you, but
he starts chasing Linda while laughing, and we can't tell what the weapon is when he finds
a broken bottle.
And it takes a long time. There's a lot of cat and mouse.
Yeah, there's 3 minutes in between Gail and Linda's death. It's really unnecessary.
Well, it cuts back to all of the others: Maria, Mistake, Scott and Jen they've all decided to eat dinner, so they're like, pass the peas, and Mistake does some dumb egg trick.
Oh my god, I hate this.
And Jay
fucking hate this.
It seems like Jay's watching, because you get that killer point of view there, but Jay can't be watching them while also chasing Linda. But anyway, this is when Mistake
Never
spills.
do magic at dinner.
Never
Ever.
do. Just stop doing it.
No, there's a time and place, but it's not at the dinner table, and especially not Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So
No food tricks either.
Mistake spills raspberries on Maria. So they go to the weird outside
That's the worst
bathroom
magic trick
to
I've ever
clean it
fucking
up.
seen. Well, you know what this magic trick is he's trying to get her back to his room.
So, and I don't have it written here, but they definitely go back to him killing Linda.
Yeah, Linda is killed.
Before
She's
he's about to kill
slashed
somebody
with a
else.
broken bottle, but it's off screen.
It is off screen,
Yeah,
and
but
I couldn't tell it was a bottle.
Is that who you see later? Is it
no,
Linda?
no,
Who-
it's
who-
Maria. And the only reason I thought it was Linda, but
I didn't think Maria
when
had been
Jennifer
killed
comes
when
back,
it.
we'll get there because
Okay,
Jennifer
you know what
does
I'm talking
stumble
about, like
upon a
in
body.
like yeah, I thought that was Linda because I didn't think
okay,
Maria was
so
dead
one,
yet.
one little, I know this was a while back, but whenever their car broke down, did you guys catch that they were starting it and it was going, wah, 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 and she goes, it's either we're out of gas or the battery. And that's so fucking inane because if it was the battery, it wouldn't even be trying to
I
turn the
wouldn't
fuck
know
over.
that. You have to be a car person. to
I'm
know
not a
that,
car person. I could be
Nicholas.
wrong. Maybe they've got some kind of carburetor.
it'll like turn over and just not.
Can you
start.
listen to my car and tell
Like
me
when
what's
the
fucked
battery's
up about
dead.
it?
I'll make an estimated guess.
I don't know. The only person that you could ask is in jail.
Oh. Oh no, you got until November 1st.
Oh man,
Yeah.
is he having his party?
No.
Well, no, if he does, no one's gonna go.
No. The
He'll
party.
punch
The
you in
party's
the
on the
face.
inside. He inside.
Hi Isaiah.
Hey, don't stop it with that shit.
No, there's so many of those people named. that.
Yeah. You,
It says biblical
damn it,
name.
man.
No, I want to hear it and be like, oh, they love me, man.
He's not gonna listen to this
He
in
doesn't
jail.
know how to fucking download a podcast.
I'll make a tape for him. Wait, could
Do
you
that.
record?
It is almost
podcast?
cassette tape week
Drop
or
it off
something.
at the fucking penal farm.
Every week's cassette tape week when you're Emily. You've got so many slashers in your collection.
no,
Like an analog
no, I was saying a
podcast.
tape, like a cassette
Audio
tape.
cassettes. You didn't say.
Yeah.
You didn't make a.
I would have said VHS. I wouldn't have said like a. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Go
All right,
on.
Mike.
So okay, Maria is getting changed in the bathroom. Next to her, with the door open, and is Mistake trying to find another shirt. I think for her to wear.
The coolest shirt
Jay,
he has.
while approaching, can see both of them, so you don't know who he's going after. But we see him pull a knife from his boot, and then Maria finds Linda in the bathroom somehow.
Yeah,
She
that's
opens the
what it
door,
is,
Linda's
yeah.
there, and then Jay pops in right there, and it seems like he's kind of holding her hostage while Mistake is like constantly begging for her life. But
You see, that's where you see
he
Linda's
walks-
body.
was in the bathroom.
That's what I meant.
Well,
Was that
later on,
Linda?
Jennifer finds Maria's body.
Okay, but
where
I was
she's
like,
about to
don't you
get
see?
stabbed.
Don't you see Linda's body though?
Yeah, you see
Yeah.
Linda's body in the bathroom.
Okay, that's the one I was talking about.
But so yeah, Mistake keeps being like, "Oh, take me, not her."
Yeah, he's like, I'll play. Oh, he goes, I'll play guitar. I'll do
Oh, yeah.
magic, and I'm like, you are doing
dude-
everything to get her murdered. but
I can't believe the killer didn't kill himself when that dude offered to play guitar for him. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh fuck this, I'm out.
But I don't know why he dragged her away, but he just stabs her in the chest anyway.
Also, fucking Mistake has a guitar that he can smash over and maybe actually get laid off this in clown makeup,
Yeah.
but he doesn't.
No, yeah. By the way, he is wearing. Yeah, that's why they called him a mime. He's a member of the Kiss Army. He's wearing makeup the whole time.
But
Yeah, it's
is this
bad.
like juggalos back in the day? They had 80s
Kiss is
juggalos.
proto juggalo.
Yeah, I would say.
Damn,
Hey man, I like Kiss.
I do too, but I mean that is.
Kiss sucks. That's my Detroit Rock City impression. Okay,
That was
so
good.
here's the 800 chase scene.
Amateur.
He chases Mistake, and it was so dark on the YouTube version I saw. I couldn't really figure out where he went. Maybe he did a magic trick. He loses him somehow, and Mistake's like hiding in this barn.
Dude, I watched the DVD. It was way too dark to
But
see it on there too.
you know, one of the best things about the movie, he like the way the electric guitar like electrocutes him.
That
It's
is
pretty
the
cool.
best
Yeah.
effect in the movie, and it effectively is the best death because we finally get rid of him.
Mistake's gone.
He's fucking
Yeah.
gone.
Rest in peace,
dude.
brother.
But they don't know that Mistake is dead, and who is it?
Scott.
Scott finds
The generator starts running out of gas.
Somebody. He
Scott
finds
goes out for wood.
Maria, I think.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, he goes, oh God, what's going on around here? Jennifer! And
He
then
finds
he's-
Maria,
and then
and
he's
he
like,
thinks it's.
he thinks Mistake killed Maria.
But he just runs screaming. It's like,
But
if there's
he-
a fucking killer, he's gonna hear you.
But he goes, "Oh God." He tells Jennifer, he's like, "Oh God, if he's gone off the deep end, we might be in danger." And I'm like, "Well, no fucking shit. If Mistake's gone off the deep end, you might be like he killed. If you think he killed Maria, I mean,
Jennifer's fucking reaction to all this is not very serious.
oh, she becomes
She just thinks they're weirdos that he lives with.
She goes and gets Angel and becomes like she's like I never knew I could be a mother.
Well, he tells her
He
that
goes like,
Maria
okay.
or whatever her name is dead, and she goes, "Oh no, if he's gone off the deep end, we're in danger." Like delivery like that, just like there's somebody dead.
Well, right,
Like,
right,
yeah.
right under that, I wrote, "Glad to know Jennifer would be a good mom."
See,
Like, okay.
yeah, and then what does she tell like the little girl?
did
Like,
you
"Hey,
guys
go to the
notice that
bathroom."
flushing toilet was like the longest flush ever?
Oh yeah,
The little girl.
and that was like a jump
Had a
jump
log.
flush. It was like a jump scare toilet flush.
Yeah, and then they arm themselves with Christmas
That
knives,
little girl had to
kitchen
go,
knives, and the lights finally do go out. And they go hang out at the fire. Angel, the little girl, with Scott and Jennifer, the only two surviving adults. So this is when a lot of Scooby-Doo stuff happens. Scott goes to check the rooms. He locks the doors. He goes to the pantry for candles. There aren't any candles. So he gets back to the fire, and they hear a creak. And he's
Oh,
like,
hey, Katie, by the way.
Katie Mosley. And they hear a creak, and he's like,
Hi,
"Oh shit,
Katie.
I forgot that one door in the back." So he's like, he goes and checks that. They scream, but he
So
comes back
stupid.
and he says, "We're perfectly safe."
Doesn't Jennifer tell the girl like everything's okay?
Yeah,
and it's like, no, it's
they're
not.
like, he was gone forever.
He
Mistake
makes
is
a joke about his car. It's like,
Mistake's
bitch, you're so worried about your car.
Mistake's probably running, and the power's been off for 7 hours. We're fine.
Angel has to go to the
like, what?
bathroom again.
Yeah, bathroom. I wrote bathroom again.
It's that turkey.
Kids.
That turkey was undercooked.
Jennifer is really, really rude to her about it too. But
Scott takes her.
It's like,
Yeah,
I'll take
they try
you.
to talk her out of it. It's like, just piss yourself, girl.
Yeah. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with
She
that.
stays at the fire. So Jay does pop out and starts choking Scott. But Jen comes up from behind him, I think with a fire poker, and starts whacking him with that. And he just knocks her away, like, doesn't faze him. And he starts choking Scott again. So Jen comes back with like a big old butcher's knife and stabs him right in the back. And they run. You think he's dead. Okay. And it zooms in on Raggedy Ann for like 10
Yeah, that is kind of
seconds.
creepy. That cut was kind of like, whoa. Ugh.
But this is when Jen realizes they don't have the girl. They have to go back for Angel. But Scott's like, "You stay here. I'm going to go." And as soon as he like starts going for it, out through the
Bam.
window,
Yeah.
Jay's arm grabs him and he pulls him through and then slices his throat.
Yep.
So, and
That
it
scene
looks
is
cool. I
pretty
did think
brutal.
it was cool
Yeah, that
the
did
way
look kinda
that
cool.
Jay had the knife in his back, like bleeding while still doing all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Then he starts like crawling up the stairs and he's laughing and grunting and then gets still hunting.
Shit's still funny, dog.
So I guess Jennifer, I was kind of confused because it seemed like she just fainted in the middle of the room, but then she wakes up. When she wakes up, she was hiding in some kind of, what do you call that?
I think she
Hideaway.
passed out, but yeah.
I swear
In a
she
Gata
fainted.
Davida.
Yeah, but it's morning time now, and cops find Gail at the car,
Sweet Gail.
and they're like, "Oh shit, we're gonna go check it out." So Jen wakes up. She's crawling. She thinks everything's fine, and she goes out the back door and starts going down the stairs. And
He's back.
Jay pounces on her. Still, like, I guess he's been
Oh, the
bleeding
pair
from
of
his
police
mouth.
Machete
officers
like
were
a
alerted
fucking-
to the situation by Angel.
Oh,
Angel
yeah,
goes and
yeah.
finds
We
him,
find
yeah.
that out in like she's in the car.
Yeah.
But
She, I guess, left when Jennifer passed
So
out.
the
and-
kid,
Yeah.
the kid is the
She was like
smartest one in
giving
the room.
directions to the cops. But so Jay pounces and he drags her. Like, I guess he's just going to kill her, but he likes to drag people to where he wants them.
He's pretty rough with her, and this is like,
Yeah.
you can tell this guy. I know it's a movie, but he's throwing this actress around.
For
Like,
sure.
That couldn't have felt good. It wasn't faked.
He was about to kill her, and the cops show up. They blow him away. And Jennifer is freaking out on these cops. And then they say that they found the little girl, and they're like together in the back of the cart.
They go. The police go to check on Jay,
Yeah, one of the guys is kind of like stationed at him, and we see his eyes open.
Yeah.
Credits.
Oh my god.
The end.
Fuck this movie.
Yeah. So
I've seen worse.
not a lot.
It's up there, man. It's pretty
the
fucking
thing is,
bad.
it wasn't like you can be a horrible, shittily made movie and be entertaining. This is just boring.
Not as bad as The Final Terror.
Oh my god! It was
Are you
so. What
kidding
are you
me?
fucking joking?
Yeah,
Final
they're
Terror?
both
Final Terror was so
the
good.
one with the Foresters?
Fuck that,
Yeah, I love that
dude.
one. Okay, so kill count. At basically like 0 minutes, it's like 30 seconds in, you have the nameless victim who's strangled to death. Then 3 minutes later, an old lady's run over by Jay.
Geriatric vehicular manslaughter.
That was fun.
23 minutes later, Harold Bradley has he's crushed under his car hood. 7 minutes after that, Business Wayne
Business one.
is garroted with a wire.
Man.
11 minutes later, we have Gail. Her head is cracked open on a rock. 3 minutes after that, Linda is slashed with a broken bottle off screen. 5 minutes after that, Maria is stabbed in the chest. 3 minutes after that, Mistake Bradley is electrocuted with a guitar. And 17 minutes later, Scott is our last death, who is pulled through the window and his throat is slit. On the kill count, they did not count Jay Jones, the killer, because
He wakes up.
he does there. He
He's
does
gonna
open
die,
his
though.
eyes, but there's a possible bleed out, and there is a talk of a hospital attendant being killed off screen before the movie starts when he's like getting out. But so there's not really much trivia on this movie except for about some of the people involved. The director was a female. Her name is Nettie Pena.
Nettie Pena.
It was a video nasty. I don't know why. The writer, Thomas Bush, apparently at the end of the movie, it says in memory of on this movie, like on this movie. But
In memory of Too Much Bush.
But then it said that he was a sound editor on Evil Dead 2. So he wouldn't have been dead. So anyway, whatever. Jake Steinfeld, who played Jay Jones the Killer, he was a workout guy, but he was also in Coming to America, Ratatouille. How do you say that?
Ratatouille.
He was in Repossessed, Tough Guys, You Can't Hurry Love, The Money Pit, and Cheech and Chong's next movie.
Oh, shit.
Vanessa Shaw, this was her first movie. The little girl who played Angel. She was in Hocus Pocus, 3:10 to Yuma.
Ladybugs.
That's one of my favorites. Eyes Wide Shut. The remake of The Hills Have Eyes.
Damn, this girl has a fucking career.
Ladybugs, which is one of my favorite. It's my favorite Rodney Dangerfield movie for sure. She was on the TV show House.
Damn.
She was in Corky Romano, and she was in that really awesome show, The Torkelsons. That was on. I used to watch that.
So she's the most successful cast member.
Don Edmonds, who played Harold, produced True Romance.
Nice.
Wow.
The Night Stalker. He acted in Green Acres and Petticoat Junction. Son of Flubber, Gidget, and
Gidget?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. With Sally Field?
Yeah. Charles Hoyes, the guy who played Wayne, he was in Field of Dreams, Space Jam, and Southpaw. And the girl who played Maria was in this movie that we're going to be covering next year during our rock and roll month called Terror on Tour, which is another terrible fucking movie. So what do you rate this, Nick?
If I could rate it 0, I'd rate it 0, but 1.
I'm rating it a 0.5.
I'm going to go
pretty
1.5,
fucking- it's
adding
pretty
yours
fucking
together and making it my own. I thought it was more fun than like 555. I thought it was more fun than
It wasn't more
5
fun.
by 5. Was this shot on video?
No.
It's all garbage.
This is 1980. Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I hate to
This
be
is
negative.
1981.
No.
The first shot on Shitty-O movie was 1982.
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
that's when porn made the leap, too.
So stay gagged on PCP.
Only if it's in a needle sticking in your tongue.
Yeah.
Stay gagged on turkey and peas.
Oh, stay gagged on making mistakes.
Stay gagged on on Mistakes guitar. Stay gagged on Magic.
No.
Stay gagged on
No.
broken bottles.
Yeah, and
I guess that was a
I
broken
guess.
bottle.
Stay gagged on all of our social media: Instagram, TikTok, Gag Me with a Knife Podcast, Twitter, Gag Knife Pod. Become a Patreon for member shoutouts, early access to episodes, fan requested episodes, and
Giveaway.
exclusive episodes. When we get to 10 members, we'll do a prize giveaway. go to sign up at www.patreon.com/gagmewithaknifepodcast and buy our merch at gagmewithaknifepodcast.com. And we will see you next time.
The prize that you will win will come with a story about
no,
Katie
it won't.
Mosley.
Gobble,
Yes,
gobble,
it will.
gobble.
Yes, it will.
Happy Thanksgiving. Have a nice
it's part
life.
of it. So
Okay,
good
goodbye.
luck to the winner. May the best person win.
Gobble, gobble.
Uh-huh.
You know I'm a dreamer, but my heart's of gold. I had to run away high, so I would